Ripple won a huge lawsuit once again. Well, basically, they didn't win it, but, you know, the judge shut down the SEC, right? Judge Torres basically denied a motion for appeal. So now the SEC is basically screwed. They can't really do anything against Ripple. I think they still have a lawsuit against Ripple, but what are they going to say when Ripple already proved itself that selling XRP is not considered selling securities because XRP itself is not a security? So what is the SEC going to do, right? Probably drop its case. Ripple today also got approval for their payment license in Singapore, which is great, right? But here's the thing. What does that mean? Well, that means SEC's lawsuit against Coinbase is probably in trouble because SEC has sued Coinbase and Binance because they basically claim that these exchanges just keep selling, you know, just the fact that they're selling and allowing buying and trading of tokens is illegal, and all tokens are considered securities, right? But because of the Ripple case, you know, Coinbase is like, that's stupid. Coinbase filed a motion to dismiss. And you have this lawyer who's John Deaton. He's been making a lot of calls, and he's like, you know what? There's a 50-50 chance that the SEC can get its case dismissed because of the Ripple case. 50% chance. If that happens, wow. SEC's going to look absolutely like a joke. Gary Gensler might as well just turn in his resignation papers and go work for BlackRock, right? Because that would be a total embarrassment. And that would be fantastic for an entire crypto space, right? So you gotta applaud Ripple. As many haters as there are, and some would argue I'm one of them, but, you know, they withstood. They had enough in the bank to fight Gary and the SEC for 3 years, spending $200 million, right? And they got a positive verdict. And now, because of it, all these other big players that are being sued unlawfully, they have a shot of winning, a real shot of winning, right? So you gotta thank Brad and Chris Larson and everyone else at Ripple for making this happen. So I'm looking forward to that. And if that happens, we're gonna see another price bump too, right? For sure. I don't know if this is gonna be this year or next year. If there's a clear dismissal, it'll probably be this year. But if it's not, this will last probably another year or so. But right now, Coinbase is like, you know, I don't care. We're going to continue to operate. I don't care what you guys are claiming, right? They haven't delisted or done anything. Other exchanges have bowed down to Gary ahead of time, but not Coinbase. So that's awesome. All right, Polygon 2.0 is coming. The volume is spiking. So this is the very first attempt to move to the pool token. Pooled contracts will be on their testnet. They're going to implement all these improvement protocols, and basically they're going to move Polygon to Polygon 2.0, which will be almost like a layer 0, but there's still going to be a layer 1, and they want to come out with all these layer 2 chains, right? That will be interoperable and talk to each other and talk to the main chain, which is Polygon 2. That's what they want to do, and it's supposed to be better, more decentralized, blah, blah. You know the drill, right? There's a whole lot of stuff happening. So that's good for Polygon. Chainlink news. Chainlink supply hits a 15-month low. It's not just Chainlink. Ethereum, Bitcoin, a lot of these major crypto, you see their exchange supply hitting very, very, very low levels. And what does that mean? It's good. That means supply has diminished. And once demand comes back up, right, that's when you're going to get that price appreciation. So good for Chainlink. There's a lot of things happening with Chainlink. Actually, Josh on CRU Plus just created a video about Chainlink and tokenization. It is outstanding because their new CCIP protocol, which is like their layer 2 interoperability protocol, right? All awesome. And now Chainlink also launched an Arbitrum. Okay, Chainlink is so necessary in this space. The biggest Oracle network in this space, decentralized Oracle network, right? And now they allow many other functions to happen because of their CCIP layer, right? Essentially, they're just like the ultimate bridge, I guess, for information to travel through, right? So good for Chainlink. A lot of Link Marines out there. Avalanche introducing a next generation database built for high throughput blockchains called Firewood. Okay, so haven't heard much about databases, but yeah, so this is optimized for storing Merkleized blockchain state from scratch in Rust. Okay, why is this important? Why do you need a next generation database for high throughput blockchains? You know why? Because Avalanche happens to be a high throughput blockchain that's about to get more throughput. Right now, I think it handled like 3,000 or 4,000 transactions per second, but they already tested this next upgrade, which will push them to over 140,000 transactions per second, right? So when you have very high throughput, you need high throughput database. I guess I'm not a developer, so I'm putting two and two together. But regardless, right now, Avalanche is doing well. They're adding more dApps. They're adding more side chains, right? And I didn't know this, but Friend Tech has a new copycat competitor called Stars Arena that is on Avalanche and going up like crazy right now. Transactions are surging. We know that Friend.tech is one of the most popular social apps out there, built on Coinbase's base chain, right? But now we have competition in other chains as well, and you could see just one day change 666%. That's a lot. That's a lot. And also, this is helping Avalanche burn. Avalanche does have burning mechanism. So again, more usage, more volume, the more AVAX that's burned. So outside that, UBS taps into Ethereum to pilot tokenized money. It's not just them. Visa, MasterCard, everyone else is trying to tap into decentralized network like Ethereum for tokenized things, okay? Whether it's settlements or fund or real estate or whatever, you know, tokenization is definitely going to be a big part of everyone's future, you know, a big part of Web3 future. So everyone's trying to jump in right now.